Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to one more live today with Neetus. Today, this is Anne with you, and we will be taking forward the listening equity live today. Okay, so I hope you are all doing good, and your practice sessions which you are taking for your IELTS modules are also going great. Right, so we are there to be a helping hand for you. If you have got any doubts, you can always approach us. So now we have been doing in the past some sessions listening activities, different kinds of questions. We have been taking the practice papers, and then we are dealing with each section every day, and we are taking different types of questions in those particular sections, and we are going through what kind of questions they are, how to deal with them, right? What are the ways to approach them, how to solve them. Okay, so today also we are going to take another set of questions, and last week we did from 2 to 3 sessions in the live. We have been taking a particular practice test. We have completed section 1, we have completed section 2 as well as section 3, right? 30 questions. So now we are going to deal with section 4 of that same practice paper. Okay, today we are going to take the questions from 30 to 41, which is a part of that particular practice test. Okay, so before going to the questions, let me just give you a quick recap. Every day I try to tell you what is listening module, some of the things about it, and how to approach the same. Like I will repeat again, listening module, never underestimate the module. Please try to practice different types of questions in different, listen to audios in different accents, right? And try to get accommodated with them, try to get acquainted with them, so that when you go for your actual test it won't be a problem. And always aim, which I am repeating every week, that please aim to go for a 8.5 or 9 in your listening. Okay, that will definitely help you with your final IELTS band. Okay, so listening, you know, everybody knows, all must be aware, whoever has been practicing the IELTS listening, that it has got 4 sections and 10 questions each, which makes it a total 40 questions, 1 mark for each correct answer. Okay, different types of questions are there, more than around 10 to 12 type of questions are there in listening module. Some of the names are very similar to the reading module, however the approach, how do you solve them, is very different, right? So in the previous sessions we have dealt with multiple choice questions, we have dealt with note making type of questions more, we have dealt with all these kind of questions, right? Today also we will take a particular set of questions. So before we go to the discussion and solving of the questions, before we go to the audio script, we will take a look, we will listen to the audio. Okay, the section 4 which we are going to deal with, we'll listen to the first part of the audio, and we'll try to discuss the first part of the questions, and then we will go to the second part of the audio, okay, which will be the second part of the question. So it will be easier for you to understand, it won't be like clustered. So let's start with the audio. The audio will be playing now. Please listen to it very carefully. You'll get the questions also on the screen along with the audio when it is playing, so that you can just start to solve them. If you get any answers correctly, please drop in the comment box. We will discuss the same later once the audio finishes. So let's go to the audio clip.
Now turn to section 4. Section 4. You will hear a talk given by a university lecturer about the structure of the university. First, look at questions 32 to 36. Now listen and answer questions 32 to 36.
This is the main bit of the university. It's always the lecture.
Good morning and welcome to the University of Westlands. My name is Marcia Mayhew and I'm the coordinator of the Bachelor of Social Science degree. This morning I'd like to tell you about the structure of the university and about some of the requirements of the degree that you're about to enter. The Bachelor of Social Science is in one faculty within the university. That is the faculty where I work, known as Arts and Social Sciences. Here on this campus we also have the faculties of Architecture, Law and Science and Technology, among others. It's important to know something about the structure of the faculty because as you go through your course, you may need to call on members of the staff to help you. At the top of the faculty, we have a dean, and below the dean, we have 3 divisions. Each division has a divisional head, and your degree is located in the Division of Social Sciences. Within each of the divisions, there are the departments, and each of these offers the different degrees. For instance, 2 of the departments which offer the major subjects for your award are sociology and psychology. Each has a departmental head, but for practical purposes, the people you are going to see the most of are myself as coordinator of the social sciences degree and the actual lecturers who are teaching the subjects that you are taking. For instance, in the first semester, you'll be doing 4 subjects: psychology, sociology, history, and economics. If you have any problems or difficulties, not that I'm anticipating you will, but you never know, then you should go and see your lecturers. For instance, you may find that you can't meet a deadline for an essay, or perhaps you're having problems with attendance. These seem to be the 2 most common problems that students face.
Okay, so that was the audio clip which you listened, and it was totally, the section has got 10 questions, but this was the first part of the section which you listened to the audio of. Now, this is section 4. We all are aware that section 1 is a conversation on general context. Section 2 is a monologue, again on general context. Section 3 generally deals with a conversation again a conversation but on academic context, and section 4 is a monologue on academic context or background. So this is section 4, and we also know, you must also be aware that as the questions progress, as the section progresses, the difficulty level also progresses. So section 4 is almost considered as the in case of in terms of audio, we are telling, in terms of audio it will be a bit complicated. When it comes to type of questions also, we can see that that is the last section, which is known as a kind of a toughest section, but is not difficult for you. You will be able to solve it if we are solving in a proper format and method and with practice. Okay, now in this particular section you can see that the questions are from this part of the audio itself. The questions are from 32 to 33, 2 questions are there. Then we have 34 to 36, right? So this is what the questions are related to this piece of the audio which we have seen, which we have heard. So now we are going to the questions, right? First we will take 2 questions. There are 2 different types of question here. 32 and 33 are multiple choice questions because you have been given a statement and then you have given some choices, and you need to circle the appropriate letter which is the correct answer for that particular statement. Those are those are 2 questions, and then the next set of questions is actually completing. It's completion kind of questions and completion of the notes which they have given. We have discussed these type both questions in this particular test itself, so you must be aware, people who have been a part of the live previously must be definitely aware how to solve. However, when we are solving this, we'll definitely discuss how to solve, right? So let's take the first question, which is a 32nd question, 32, right? The instruction given is circle the appropriate letter, right? There is no other instructions because you have to just circle it, right? So the speaker, the question is, the first question is, the speaker works within the faculty of, okay? So the speaker, I mean the lady who was speaking in the audio, she was giving some information, right? So that particular person, the speaker, what she's telling that the speaker works, she or he, the speaker works within the faculty of, and they have got 4 options. One is science and technology, B is arts and social sciences, C is architecture, D is law. So the moment you get the questions in front of you, you get some 25-30 seconds to go through your questions, right? So you come to know, you should be able to understand that it will be any of these options relating to the subjects. So the moment the clip of the audio, the piece of the audio where the speaker is going to mention about the subjects, it is where you have to be aware that the answer comes, right? So within the faculty generally, what does faculty mean? Faculty, when we go to a college or a school, what does a faculty mean? Faculty means the teaching staff over there, the people who teach you particular subjects. Okay, we have an economics teacher, we have a maths teacher, we have an English professor. So those are the people who are a part of that faculty, okay, who are responsible for teaching the students in a school or a college. So similarly is it. So let's go to the part of the audio script wherein we will be able to track the answer. So we will just take a look at the audio script, which is gonna be here. Okay, so now, being a monologue, is the lecturer who is giving a speech. So they have given the lecturer. So how does she start the speech? I mean, the narrative is, good morning and welcome to the University of Westland. My name is Marcia Mayhew and I am the coordinator of the Bachelor of Social Science degree. Now here, social science they have given as a, we have an option, and here she is mentioning social science. The moment you hear social science, you don't have to rush to select the answer, okay, because there is arts and social sciences. Social science specifically is not there, but she's telling she is a coordinator, okay, that's what she's telling, right? Then after that, this morning I would like to tell you about the structure of the university and about some of the requirements of the degree that you are about to enter. Okay, that's what she gives an introduction, what they are going to deal, what is the what is it something they're going to deal with this particular speech. The Bachelor of Social Science is in one faculty within the university. So she is telling the Bachelor of Social Science is one of the subjects which is taught by a particular faculty within this university. That is the faculty where I work, okay, known as Arts and Social Sciences. So social science in this particular part has been mentioned 3 times almost in the beginning, when she says that she is the coordinator of the Bachelor of Social Science degree, and then she says that this particular subject is in one of the faculty within the university, and then towards the end she is telling that this is the faculty where I work, okay. So that means, which is, and then she is telling, because if you specifically go for only social science, the options which are given specifically, we don't have social science, it is like known as, then she specifies it is known as what, it is known as arts and social sciences, okay. So when you listen to that part of the audio, you can be sure that your option is arts and social sciences, which is option B. You need to circle that particular option. So your answer for 32 is arts and social sciences, option B. Clear? I hope that is clear. Okay, going forward, the next question, 33. Again, the question is, the faculty consists firstly of. Now they are speaking about the faculty, right? What are the inclusions of the faculty? The faculty consists of, includes of, firstly of. The firstly consists firstly of. They're giving the word firstly of. Subjects, the options are subjects, degrees, divisions and departments, okay. So either one of them is going to be the correct answer. Many a times in listening, sometimes synonymous words are used, so you should be very much prepared that maybe you won't get the same word in your audio clip as it is mentioned in the question, right? So you should be prepared, maybe in that 30 seconds which you get, you should be able to find out some synonymous words which can be a part of the word. Maybe sometimes they will mention it as it is, but sometimes they do give synonymous words, so you should be prepared for that, right? So let's go to the part of the audio script. Okay, so now here we have read till the part where she's telling that she is working in the arts and social sciences department, right? So now we are coming to the next part of the audio clip wherein she is telling some more information. Okay, here on this campus we also have the faculties of architecture, law, and science and technology, among others. So this is some additional information, because we know that in listening there are a lot of information in between the clip. I mean the audio clip, the answer which you are expecting to, the part of the clip which you're expecting to hear. In between those informations, there are a lot of distractors. Distractors should be taken not as kind of like, it can be a challenge for you if you don't pay particular attention to it. So you should be always focused on your, a lot of information be something which is not at all of any use for you, right? But then it should be taken as a way of getting a breather, but then never lose your focus, right, when you listen to the audio. Now here on this campus we also have the faculties of architecture, law and science and technology, among others. It's important to know something about the structure of the faculty. Now we are going to find out something about this faculty. And our question was that what does the faculty consist of, and we have got 4 options. So now she is telling about the structure of the faculty. Okay, structure means maybe the hierarchy or whatever it is, like how it is formed. Because as you go through your course, you may need to call on members of the staff to help you. Now faculty are the people who are a part of a particular university, college or something. They deal with the requirements of the students, teaching and all those kind of things. So she's telling that you should know who all are a part of it, so that you may need to call on these members to help you out. Now then she's telling, so that is the information which she gives, kind of a build up. That means your information is going to come next. At the top of the faculty, so she's telling the hierarchy now, right? At the top of the faculty we have a dean, right? We have a topmost person who is called as a dean, and below the dean we have 3 divisions. Okay, that means the faculty consists of a dean, and then below the dean we have 3 divisions, right? Each division has a divisional head, and your degree is located in the division of social sciences. So now what is she telling about the faculty of that university or that college? She's telling that we have got a dean, and below the dean we have got 3 divisions. Okay, that's what she is telling. Now let's go to the question and the options again. Our question is, the faculty consists firstly of, they have given the option subjects, degrees, divisions and departments. So now what is the part of the audio we listen to? We listen to that it is the main person is a dean, and then below the dean we have got what? Divisions, various divisions, right? So when you look at the options here, you can know it is not subjects, it is not degrees, it is not departments, but it is divisions. Okay, so that makes that answer clear for 33. The answer is divisions for question 33. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay, now that completes your multiple choice questions. Whenever you go for multiple choice questions, I have repeated this in my previous live also, that you need to go by the keywords. You look at the question, like you look at the statement and you find, like if you look at the 31st, we talk faculty within, the speaker works within the faculty. The speaker, she works within what faculty? When you come to 33rd question, it is again faculty. What does a faculty consist of? It is inclusive of what all things. So we need to understand the word faculty and what it contains. Okay. So that is the answer for 33rd. Now coming to the next set of questions, we have got from question to 34 to 36. Now they are completion kind of questions, and here it is note completion. Okay. Now being a completion kind of questions, you have got an instruction for them. They are telling complete the notes, that is 34 to 36. Complete the notes in no more than 3 words. Okay, that means you can fill up 3 words in the blank, not more than that. It can be either 1 word, 2 word or 3 word, but not more than that. Okay, that's what they are trying to tell you. Okay, so let's go to the questions. Okay, the In the note completion kind of questions, like we have been dealing with note completion kind of questions. Note completion kind of questions are kind of like a short form. They will give you something in very less detail so that you can fill it up the following information, right? That little bit information is more than enough. Kind of a summary is more than enough for you to guess the answers, to get the answers for the coming blanks, right? So here, what are they talking about? We always have to look at the titles and the subtitles when it comes to note completion questions, as I mentioned earlier. So here, what are we dealing with? We are dealing with the subjects. The first question 34, what is dealing with? The subjects taken in the first semester in this course are psychology, sociology, comma, dash and dash, blank and blank, right? So definitely it is gonna be 2 subjects. 2 are already given. You need to find out what the other 2 subjects are. So that is kind of a hint for you. That means you need to be alert when they are going to talk about the subjects connected to what in the first semester. Specifically note, they are telling about the subjects taken in the first semester. You need to note that. Okay, the first semester in this course is psychology and sociology they have given, and then we need to find out what are the other 2 subjects. So let's go to the audio script for the answer 34. Okay, we have read till divisions, right? Each division has a divisional head and a degree is located in division of social sciences. Okay, within each of the divisions there are the departments, and each of these offer different degrees. Okay, after that, so they are telling now the departments and the degrees. For instance, 2 of the departments which offer the major subjects for your award are sociology and psychology. In this sentences, the information is already given to you in the before the blank. For instance, for example, 2 of the departments which offer the major subjects for your award are sociology and psychology. Okay, each has a departmental head, but for practical purposes, the people you are going to see the most of are myself as coordinator of the social sciences degree, and the actual lecturers who are teaching the subjects that you are taking, right? So she is telling in between some information which is again a distractor. She's telling that whom you have to meet. I am the social sciences coordinator, so you need to meet me and some other people who are lecturers who are teaching the same subjects which you are taking, for instance. And then comes your information, like when you say for instance in the first semester. Now first, the moment you hear first semester, you should be alert that your answer is going to come, because we are looking for the subjects connected to first semester. In the beginning she told about sociology and psychology, but then she did not mention anything else after that. Here now she's telling about the first semester. In the first semester you will be doing 4 subjects, right? Psychology, sociology, history and economics. So they have already told it's 4 subjects. In our blank, before our blank we have got 2 subjects which is already mentioned, which is psychology and sociology, and then in the audio she says it's history and economics, right? So your answer for the blank 34 will be history and economics, right? We have got an option to write not more than 3 words. So it's very fair, and is already given to you. So you can write history in one blank and economics in the second blank. So that is the answer for question number 34. I hope that is clear. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Okay, that is 35 and 36, which has got a title. What does it say? Subtitle which says students may have problems with. Okay, they are asking you, like it's a note completion. Like I told, in note completion in the beginning they will give you a very short kind of info to make you understand what you are looking for. They won't elaborate anything. So here what they are telling, the students may have problems. So the keyword is what? Problems, students. So we are going to find out about some problems which the students are gonna face when they are going to be a part of this course, right? Which will be a part of the audio when you listen to it. So your keywords are students and problems which are going to be faced by them or dealt by them. So let's see what is it. Let's go to the part of the audio script. We have got 35 and 36. We have got two answers to fill in, right? Two blanks to fill in, and we have got a conjunction. We have got a linking word and. The blank 35, after that there's an and it's blank 36. So we have got a linking word. Conjunction is there. That means it's going to be together. So let's see what is the okay. So now we have already dealt with history and economics, right? Then it is told if if you have any problems or difficulties. Now we have already highlighted the word problems as a keyword in the information before the blank. What are we looking for? We are looking for problems, but for whom? Students. She is telling if you have any problems. You pronoun is used for the students because she is addressing this speech. She is giving this information to a set of students who are in front of her before the course starts. So you as a pronoun here signifies the students. That means if you have any problems or difficulties, means if the students have any problems or difficulties, not that I'm anticipating, not that I'm predicting them, or not that I'm telling it's going to happen. You will, but you never know. So she's telling that maybe you won't have any problems. I am not predicting. Anticipating means I'm not guessing or predicting in the beginning itself that you will have. You may or may not. So, but you never know. So, but if you have, then you should go and see your lecturers, right? So here they are giving the they are giving the option what you should do, the way out. If you have got any problems, then you should go and see your lecturers, right? But they're not mentioning what problems you may have. And when you look at the questions, what is it telling? Students may have problems with. Actually we want to find out what the problems are, what kind of problems they may have. But when she's telling about the problems, she's not mentioning. She's just telling that maybe you will have problems, and whenever you have problems, you need to go and see your lecturers. So she's giving the way out. Then she, towards the end of that particular audio, she says, for instance. That means for example. For instance is always an example. It's going to be a narrative. She's going to explain that you may find that you can't meet a deadline for an essay, or there's a word or perhaps you are having problems with attendance. So she is mentioning here actually two problems, two difficulties which the students may face. One, that you can't meet a deadline for an essay. That means you're not able to complete your essay on time. You have been told to complete your essay by 25th of this month, but you are not able to. Okay, so you're not able to meet the deadline. Maybe you cannot. Or perhaps you are having problems with attendance, or maybe you have some problems with your attendance. You're not attended, it's not complete, it's not necessary, it's not as it is required, or anything. It has not met its mark, whatever. These seems to be the two most common problems that students face. So she is telling we are looking for problems, right? Even in our problems we have got two blanks in our question, and she is mentioning here two problems. One is what? You can't meet deadline for an essay, or perhaps you are having problems with attendance, right? So first is meeting a deadline for the essay. Second is with problem with attendance. So how are you going to fill the answers in this particular blank? When you look at the question, you can see it is mentioned here. Students may have problems with dash and dash. Now you have got an instruction to fill in your blanks with not more than 3 words. You cannot use more than 3 words in your particular for the particular question, right? So students may have problems with what? Meeting deadlines. You cannot write meeting deadlines for essays, or you cannot write meeting deadlines essays also. It's grammatically incorrect. If you write meeting deadlines for essays, it becomes 4 words, which is not correct. So what you have to do, you have to just write they may have problems with, because she's giving an instance there. It's an example. It can happen Maybe something else you're facing a problem with, deadline for something else also, but she's giving an instance for meeting a deadline of the essay. So you can write here meeting deadlines. Okay. And the next one is, the next one was having problems with attendance. So you cannot write the whole thing, anyways it's mentioned it's a problem, so you can just write the word attendance, because students may have, when you read that particular blank after inputting in completion kind of questions the answers into the blank, always read it, so make sure that logically and grammatically correct. So if you write this, students may have problems with meeting deadlines and attendance. Okay, so that will be the correct way to fill in the blanks when it comes to note completion. Complete the note. Okay, so these are the questions we dealt today. The two are multiple choice questions we dealt, and we dealt 3 questions with note completion. Okay, so in note completion, like I always say, even you have got a part of the information which is very compact, which is given to you, and then you need to fill up the blank with the help of that information. Actually a title or subtitle which you have to look for. Always in note completion, look for the title, that means what are you finding, or the subtitle, what is given there. Okay, so that is what you have to look for. So this is the way of solving multiple choice questions and note completions. We have done many in the previous sessions. Now I think we will end it here today. Okay, we have got a time constraint, because of which I won't be able to take the next part of the question, right? That is from 37 to 41, but we are definitely going to deal with them in our next session, right? We are going to listen to that part of the audio, and we are going to deal with that kind of questions. Okay, so I think that's it, where I will wrap it up. I hope that you're clear with this. Any doubts, you can definitely drop down in the comment box. We are ready to help you. Please keep on practicing, and let's meet next week again with another set of questions from this same section. Till then, all of you, please have a great day.